7:44 new this Monday morning. Businesses, both big and small, have had a chance to change their messages during the COVID-19 outbreak. But advertising in general is tricky in a time when so many are out of work. Heidi joining us now on some of the strategies businesses are shifting to. It really have to be sensitive, and you have to understand where people are right now with the new reality.
Absolutely, Olivia. That is the key. The change happened pretty quick. The minute we all went into quarantine a few weeks ago, advertisers changed their message. And now we all have more time to watch TV, right, being stuck at home. So you may have noticed the change in tone in most of the commercials on the air right now, dialing into the need for social distancing and limiting contact, but also trying to make some money in a market with millions of people out of work. A noticeable change in approach from companies nationwide trying to maintain their presence in a really tough market, which is why advertising executive Joel Coen says it is critical to get that message just right.
We're seeing brands pull back. We're seeing brands change their messages overall, and that's what people want to hear. They want to see the fact that brands are not tone deaf to what it is that's taking place. They want messaging that's going to make sense for them right now.
That means fewer bells and whistles and an overall toned down feel.
Now is not necessarily a time to be overly creative. It is a time to address what it is that's in front of you in a way that's authentic, that's real, because what we're going through is an unprecedented time in our country, and people want to know that you recognize and understand that.
And he says the messages themselves will vary based on the size of the business.
Larger type businesses, that they're really having to focus in on kind of long-term brand substantiation. So what they can do to be able to help push themselves into a place where their brands are going to be recognized even after the crisis is completed.
For smaller companies, every dollar counts.
You may be sitting there wondering how you're going to make payroll, but there are things that you can be doing now to make sure that what money you do spend, have spent, and will spend are going to be able to be effective once the money does come back.
And for all companies, he says, look ahead because, like you, your customers want something to look forward to.
So focusing more on the recovery, and that's the key, I think, for any business, big or small, is to be able to focus on what are we going to do once this all comes back.
And it will come back. So we have also talked a lot about companies who need to pivot their business plan. So coming up in about an hour, some help for small businesses who are struggling to find that pivot point. What else can they offer when they've been so used to a traditional business plan? Well, there's a local PR agency reaching out to redirect your message. We're going to have that for you coming up.
Yeah, I've been really surprised how quickly people are able to switch their focus. A lot of creativity on the fly there. So we'll stay tuned to see what's next. And of course, we hope our favorite businesses will be around when life gets back to normal. Heidi, thank you.